This is Damon Tennant, creator of the Get Your GED Now test preparation series, coming to you with one more example from the 2014 GED Social Studies test. Again, on Saturday, August 23rd at 9 a.m. California time. So if you live in Mountain, it's 10 o'clock. If you live in Central, that's 11. If you live on the East Coast, that's noon. This Saturday, the 23rd, we are going to be going over this social studies test. So let's go ahead and jump in. So this is again directly from the GED testing service.com. I'm the Get Your GED Now test preparation series. They are the GED testing service. Let's keep that straight. So this is actually from the test, the folks who make the test, and here it is. Let's jump in. So this excerpt is from the Declaration of Sentiments presented to the Seneca Falls Convention by Elizabeth Cady Stanton in 1848. Now again, they're not going to expect you to necessarily know who she is, but they're going to give you some detail here so you can go off of this. And I want to say something very important about this question at the end. But let me go ahead and read it. For the sake of you who are watching this on your mobile phone, you probably won't be able to read the text as clear as if you're watching it on your PC or Mac. But here we go. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men and women are created equal, that they are endowed by their Creator with certain inalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, that to secure these rights, governments are instituted, deriving their just powers from the consent of the governed. Whenever any form of government becomes destructive of these ends, it is the right of those who suffer from it to refuse allegiance to it, and to insist upon the institution of a new government, laying its foundation on such principles, and organizing its powers in such form as to them shall seem most likely to affect their safety and happiness. Now, this is Miss Elizabeth Cady Stanton quoting. Now, such has been the patient sufferance of the women under this government, and such is now the necessity which constrains them to demand the equal station to which they are entitled. Because women do feel themselves aggrieved, oppressed, and fraudulently deprived of their most sacred rights, we insist that they have immediate admission to all the rights and privileges which belong to them as citizens of the United States. And so this excerpt is taken from public domain. So Miss Cady Stanton is obviously talking about the rights of women, and she's obviously quoting from some of the founding documents of this nation. We hold these truths to be self-evident. Very famous. I don't want to go into that document right now because I'm going to talk about it later on in the lesson. But again, this is what we're facing on the new GED test. Now, the question is, which concept shaped Stanton's point of view? So, was it nationalism? Was it natural rights? Was it imperialism? Or was it majority rule? Well, this is what we have to categorize as an application type of question, where you get information in one context and then you're asked to apply it in a new context. So there's nothing here in this piece that talks about any type of view that shaped Mrs. Elizabeth Cady Stanton's views. There's nothing here that says it. So what we're looking at here is we're taking information that we're getting and then we're going to apply it in a new setting. So it's an application question, and it's also an analysis question where you review the information and you look at what are the implications of this writing. So nationalism. So the GED test assumes that you know what nationalism is, and you might almost know what that means just by the word, but that means that the most important idea is our nation. So nationalists, all the laws favor the strong national presence. Natural rights, that we all have certain natural rights. Imperialism, that it is important to not only have your own nation but to have control of other nations, and that's imperialism. And then majority rule, that whatever the majority of people want, that's what they get. Now, so in this case, we know the answer is natural rights. Why? Because she quotes again an important historical document, which I'm not going to get into right now, a founding document of our United States of America. But she quotes that, and so she's talking about, we hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal. That's a natural right. That they're endowed by their Creator with certain inalienable rights. That That's a natural right. And so again, so her views are going to be most shaped by natural right. So we look at the answer explanation, and of course we see that that is correct, and they give some other explanations there about why those other things are incorrect. Again, this is Damon Tenen with the Get Your GED Now test preparation series, inviting you this Saturday, August 23rd at 9 a.m. my time, California. If you live in Mountain, it's 10. If you live in Central, it's 11. If you live on the East Coast, it's 12 o'clock noon sharp. Be there for a class on GED social studies. It is free. If you want to join, star my GED lot. Sorry, star my GED now. Star my GED now. You simply just star my GED now from your mobile phone. You'll get a text with all the information there that you need to sign up. Thank you.